Well, this started with just two of us originally, the idea and the concept, and it grew to a point that we had hoped, actually, and to a pain point, really, where we had to get some help. But you know, it's always that question of when you bring people in, is it going to be better, or is it going to be disruptive? At least we knew what we had. We were working hard, but we knew we had to get help. ADEN stands for the American Dream Employment Network. It's the name of our employment network under the Ticket to Work program. Social Security administers that program, and actually wasn't a name that I thought of. It was a name that our executive director came up with. But I'm glad I yielded to that, because it turned out to be a great name. A lot of people ask about it, actually, and gravitate to us because of it. Went to school. I was working as a mechanic, and I wouldn't say I loved that job. I loved mechanical things. I loved to fix things, and I still do, actually. But I built some hot rods, and I fixed a lot of things. I had a background of growing up on a farm, so we were always fixing things that were broken. So I thought, well, I can put those skills to use that way, maybe be a mechanic. Had a pretty significant workplace accident. Later, what I discovered was more of a divine intervention. I don't think that was what I was supposed to be doing. But I was putting a transmission in a vehicle, and the jack failed. It came down on me, and it put me out of commission for about 4 years. I was seeing doctors regularly that first year, was not even thinking about school. It was more about healing. Just a really difficult time. In my personal life too, just caused a lot of stress, because I wasn't working, and I had a little one at that time, so it was a challenge. And until I started to put together some pieces, to figure out how do you even take the next step. And I did meet some people that finally got me pointed in that direction. Think about, what do you do? Like everybody else we're serving. Little did I know, how challenging that is to really reinvent yourself. But, again, as I look back, I think it was purposeful. It was a God thing. One thing led to another. I was in a training, one of the first trainings that actually Cornell University did, where I was learning more about benefits advisement. And that was kind of the predecessor to what led me to the ticket program, as I was learning all about the policy. I was invited, after about 8 years of operating that employment network, Social Security put together something called a Tiger Team. That's actually where I met my partner, Mary Lynn Revore, who was part of this process. And from there, I found a new colleague and friend, actually. And we stayed connected and started talking about different ways we could do this. The first people that had to believe in us were the management at NDI. They did believe us. They saw it. We are helping thousands of people now. I never, when I started doing this work, after what happened to me, I thought, boy, it'd be nice to help a few people figure this out and get back to work. I never thought thousands. Research shows us that a lot of folks do want to get back to work. A good 20% or more want to get off benefits. And there's over 14 million people on benefits in our country, so that's a lot of people that want to get back to work. I'm excited about the future for ADEN. I'm blessed to have a team that really knows what they're doing. This is a complicated business, and each of them carries the weight of the administration behind these members. I'm just so proud of each of them and what they brought to the table, because it's not like you find a lot of people that know these things when you're looking for somebody to fill these roles. Remember where you came from. You know what that means.